Hello everyone, thank you for coming back to join me today. I just wanted to share with you my completed botanical journals that I've done. I hope you've been enjoying the series that I did, showing you how I've made these and decorating them. So I've got two. They are similar but different. They both measure the same, so they're about 8 3/4 inches tall and about 6 1/4 inches wide, and both have soft cover journals. So I'll take you through them. This one is Cath Holden fabric. So if I just open it out, you can see the fabric there. I just thought that was beautiful fabric, and I didn't want to cover it much, so I've just put I was going to say a nameplate, but it just says journal on it there. And I've used some ribbon to close it, and I've put a couple of blue beads on it because I just thought it went nicely, but if you don't like the beads, then you know you can cut it off, it's not a problem. So the ribbon goes on there. They've both got pockets front and back, both similar style, and I made these a while ago, and I've just put one in each of the journals. So that just opens like that, and then on the inside it's just an extra place that you can write in. So there's a journal card just there, and then they've got pages in different. There's an envelope in that one, and it's just a bit of fun with some papers that I had. So you can use it as a notebook if you want to, or you know, use it for whatever you want to do. So I just thought that I would include those. So there's one of those in each of the journals. I'll just slip it in there for now. And then the papers that I've used are from Rachel Rox's Creations, and they're a mix of her botanical papers. So if there's any in particular that you wanted to know which kit it was from, if you let me know sort of whereabouts in the video it is, I'll try and let you know which it is. They've all got ruffles down the edge. This one's got blue. Then there's a few of the things that we did together. So this flips up, and there's a space to put a journaling card there. I don't know where I've put the journaling card because it was there a minute ago. I've put it somewhere. So there's a place to put a journaling card there. And then that flips open, and there's a tag in there, and then room to write or put something there, and then there's a journal card in there. And it's a book page. Then this flips out, and there's a little tag in there. And then this is a pocket, and I think we did this together. So there's a tag inside the pocket, and then there's a journaling spot there, and I've just folded it over. If it's too big for you and you want to cut it off, then of course you can, but I tried to give as much space to journal as I could. Book page there, my tea-dyed paper, and we've got some more book pages. I love this gardening book. It's got some lovely images in, and I thought they just went so nicely together as well. Rachel's papers, of course. I've mostly backed them with Rachel's digitals as well, so good mix. Envelope here, I haven't put anything in the envelope, and I've left it open because you can either close it and have it as an envelope, so you'd glue it, or you can leave it open and put things inside it that you want to keep in your journal, so, or journal in it. So I thought I'd give the option there. Oh dear, I've still got another cold. I seem to be prone to colds at the moment. Edith Holden book page, thought I'd put that in upside down then. This is the vintage book page that we decorated, or that we flipped into the journal. So it's got the pattern down the edge. It is, I think it's 1930s, this book. So it's you know, it's not a young book. So this paper is very delicate, and it's glued down there. So it doesn't open any further than that. And then I've left that there, so you could write underneath it, or you could glue it down properly. But that's how it was in the book. Then on the back of that, I've put a flip with a journaling card in there. And again, you can either write in here or put something on it. That's one of my favourite pages, I think. Then this, we did these together, so that flips open, and you can journal on there if you wanted to. And there's a journaling card in there. I've added some bits onto it, but that was the tag. This was made out of one piece of kit, of the digital kit, and then the journaling cards were as well. So that one on there, and I've just added the flower and the tag on there. So I can't quite see what I'm doing. And then the card there, and that's got extra paper on so that you can journal on it as well. Book page again, beautiful bird. And then there's a journaling spot up there. And then I've put this in here, and it's just a little space that you can journal, and it's got some extra paper in. See, again, you can put some photos on that if you wanted to, and that just tucks up there. This hangs over the page, so it's got a journaling card tucked up the back, and then on the inside there's a journaling card in there, hopefully you can see, and then there's another journaling card in there, and then that just fits over the page like that. More book page there. This side of the book page was actually white, so I've covered it in that beautiful blue paper, and then I've just put a side tuck pocket. And then this is one of Rachel's letters that I've folded, so it's all I've copied onto the back of it is what I'm trying to say. And then that just tucks inside there. And that's book page there, and it says very truly yours, and then that flips out. We've got a we've got a journaling card just there, and then that just opens up in there, and then that little tuck spot just there as well, and then that flips out. And then this is a big pocket in here. That's one side of the journaling card, and then the other is on the other end. I did an envelope in the middle, but I tipped it the other way, so the narrow bit there is where the signature is sewn in, and then it opens up, and it's got some extra papers here that you can either write on, or they can be used to decorate the journal more. And then there's a pocket there with a journaling card in there, and then that's the ties, and then that just ties up on the edge there. There we go. Then this is the other side. So this and the other big tag is from one of the papers, of the digital papers. Yeah, that's the back of the book page, isn't it? Then this is a short width page. So I've made a little pocket just there. That goes in there. And then there's a pocket just here, and again this is one of Rachel's letters that I've folded up, and again that's photocopied on the back, so that opens right up for journaling space. And that tucks in there, and then there's a journal card just there. I think this is from Rachel's wallpapers. And then this pulls out, so you've got lots of room to write on that one. And then it's got that beautiful paper there. And of course you could write on this as well if you wanted to. Then it flips over to a pocket, and the journaling card tucked in. And that flips out, so you can write on the back of it. You can still write on this. And then there's a butterfly journaling card in there. A journal card there. So I think all the papers that I've used in these journals are from Rachel. This hangs over the page, I think. Yes, it does. So this side, there's a tag in the back, on the back bit. And then on the other side, there are just, again, different papers that you can use either to decorate the journal or use it as a little notebook. And then that just hangs over the page. And I can get it in. There we go. I think I've put that in the opposite way, but it really doesn't matter. And all the book pages in there. And again, that's one of the envelopes. And again, that's not glued together, so that can be used. You can join it as an envelope, or you can write on it, or however you want to use it. I like to give some choices if I can. Oops, Daisy, that didn't even go on, did it? Oh dear. Try again. There we go. Then this is the long tall pocket that we did. So I've put a journaling card in there. And then in the back, one of Rachel's letters that I've just folded and put in there. Slip it in. There we go. Trying to turn 2 pages at once there. And then the back of it, it's those 3 pockets that I did. And they've each got a journaling card in. And that's got some extra paper on it. I am at an awkward angle today. There we go. Doesn't want to sit in. There we go. And then in the back of it, again, I've put one of Rachel's envelopes there. And on this one, I've just put some extra paper in. And I've glued it in so that you've got some writing space in there. You could do that with the other ones if you wanted to. And then again, one of Rachel's letters that's just folded up nicely in there. It took me ages to figure out how to fold them. That's why I don't want to unfold them. So that's one. So I hope you like that one. I've got Christmas stuff all over my desk because I've kind of moved into Christmas. This one, this fabric, I can't remember where it was, what designer it is. I have had it for quite a long time and I just haven't found the right project to use it with. But it has these gorgeous flowers on and it's kind of a turquoisey colour with a dark grey background, and then it's got these. I want to say that these are echinacea, but I think I'm wrong. Again, it's got the card, the journal label on there, and then it's got a vintage buckle just there. And then I've just threaded this fabric through. So this comes off completely. It's not attached at all. And the ruffles on this are kind of, I wanted to pick this orangey colour out. So that's why it's got that orange on there. And then the beautiful turquoises as well. Again, this has got one of the little booklets that I made, and these were inspired by Rachel as well. And then it's got the card in, and then it's got all the different pages in it, the same as the other one. So you kind of just join all these pages together as you go. There's a little journaling card in there as well. So that goes in that one. Don't have to put them in that pocket, obviously, but I've just tucked them in there. Then we're into the book pages. And again, I just liked the colour of this with all the different images and the different shades of blues and oranges on there. So this is a slightly different pocket. A journal card in there. Then the butterflies. Journal card in there with the birds. And then that flips over, and you can cover this if you want to write on it, or you can put images on it. It's a choice. Another journaling card just there. And again, I thought this flower, it just went so nicely. I always start the journals without much clue what I'm going to do, but they kind of make themselves, if you know what I mean. So you can see that there's similar, that's one of Rachel's from her Renaissance, I think it is. And then there's a journal card in there that's got some extra paper on. And then a journal card behind there, and I've just put those on that, but that paper's just beautiful on its own. Book page. So you can see that they are very similar. They follow each other quite nicely, both journals, but different book pages, obviously. Again, the envelope that's not been sealed. And again, the vintage book page, and again, that is glued down there, so it won't open any further. And on the back of that flips out. I put a little belly band on there and one of Rachel's papers on there. That just tucks down in. And then it's a pocket as well with a journal card in. And then that again is a little card in there. and then that flips out, so you can put something on there and you can still write. Tuck spot there, so this is the same kind of thing as the other one. So it's got writing paper in, it's just a little booklet, and that just tucks up there, and it's got a little journaling card in there. And again, this one hangs over the page, so it's got the journal card in the back there, and then a couple of tags in there as well. Oopsie. It just tucks up there. And then there's a pocket just there with that lady in. That's from the Renaissance kit, I know that. That just tucks in there. And that flips there. Love that owl. Then again, the large pocket there. The journaling card on that side. And again, we've got the same envelope in the middle as on the other one. So that opens up. It's got the extra papers down the side there. And then it's got a little tag in there, in that pocket. And then that ties up. I don't know if you call this mint green or turquoise. I'm not very good on shades of turquoise and greens and the correct names. You could write over that page as well if you wanted to. And then the back, that's the other side of that tag. So that's from one kit page. It tucks in there. And then again, this was it's a short page, so I've just done a little pocket on there. And then when you turn it over, it's got a little journaling card in, and that just tucks in there. That flips out, and we've got a journal card in there, a little tag. And then this is from a kit, and I've just folded it over and put it in there. Again, one of the pockets down the side and one of Rachel's letters that have folded it up. There, nicely folded. I'm going to keep it folded. Then this one again flips out so that you've got journaling space. I love this paper. And then you've got that beautiful image on the back there. And when you turn that over, you've got that lovely parrot. I was going to say peacock then. And then we've got that journaling card. Maybe that parrot lives at that chateau. And then we did this together. So that flips out. It's got two journaling cards in. One there. And then the other one just there. And they just tuck in the back like so. And then at the back of that, there's a journal card that's been tucked in. There we go. And we've got a pocket just here. Some Edith Holden. Again, this goes over the page, so same as in the other one. So on one side, we've got the extra papers. And then on this side, we've got a little pocket. And I think we did this together as well, if I'm remembering correctly, which could be wrong. Got a brain like a sieve these days. Love that flower. Okay, that's there. We've got the book pages. Another, excuse me. Oh dear. Another of the little bits and pieces, look. Little bits of fluff. Another of Rachel's envelopes on there. Book page. Vintage book. Love the, I think it's a pigeon. And again, that's got one of Rachel's letters there, just tucked in. And then a journaling card there with an owl and one of her doilies. And then again, that's got the three pockets in the back. So you can see they are similar, but they have got some different things. I made them kind of separate. I always try and do, if I'm going to do two, journals. I try and make the two together, but it just doesn't work. I end up just working on one. I don't know why. I get carried away, I think. And then again, in the back of that, we've got one of Rachel's letters folded up and another of her envelopes with the extra paper that's been glued in. So they are my, put it that way, it's easier. They are my two botanical journals. I hope you like them. I think there's 80 pages front and back in these. And when this video goes up, I will be listing them, but it does take me a minute. So they will be listed sometime today. So take care, everybody. I hope you like them. See you later. Bye.